Good morning, YouTube, my family, and my friends. Excellent Dreams here, back with another exclusive video for y'all today. And today, what we'll be working on is this emoji heart eyes character. As you can see, he has a rhinestone hat, rhinestone heart eyes, the rhinestone teeth, the rhinestone sweater. Alright, now this design can be achieved in a few different ways. You can either sublimate the image onto a light colored shirt and then add the rhinestones on top, or you can cut out flock for the there's multiple ways to do it. Because you can cut out vinyl, and then add the rhinestones where they go, or you can cut out flock and create this image of the black flock with the rhinestones on top and the brown flock for the face. So let's get right to it. So first you'll add it to cart. After you add it to cart, you'll come to your purchases and reviews section where you'll see your downloads. After you download the files, you will receive a folder. Your folder will you will receive multiple folders. You will receive the emoji guide EPS folder, the JPEG folder, the PNG folder, the sub folder, and the SVG folder. For the purpose of this video, we will be using the SVG files and the emoji guide sub files. Alright, so when you come to your Cricut, let's just go ahead and delete this. Alright, when you come to your Cricut, you go to upload. Once you go to upload, you'll upload your images into your design space. As you can see, I already have images uploaded down here of the different files that I uploaded. Now this design, let's take into consideration, this design is a huge design. It cannot be resized. So the design ends up being 12.02 inches by 16.263 inches, which is suitable for a 15-inch cutter or larger. Or if you're sublimating, that's for a 13 by 19 inch printer, or you can use an 8.5 by 11 inch printer and then just tile your images for the sublimation part. Alright, so what we want to do is we'll go to upload image, and the first image that we should upload will be inside of your SVG folder. So first you'll click inside of your emoji guide SVG folder, and inside that folder you will find a file named emoji guide outline. You click on that, you hit open. It brings up the cut image over here. Now this cut image can be pretty much for black vinyl, black flock vinyl. This is for the outline of the image, pretty much your first layer that you would lay down. Once it's uploaded into your design space, you click on it here in your recent uploads and add it to canvas. The dimension that it comes up is 12.02 by 16.263. And let's relate back to our guide. What I would do is, I would basically click on the guide and print off a reference sheet of the guide, so you can just easily look over and reference it to check the sizes. 12.02 by 16.263 is what the outline image should be. Alright, so in your design space, what you would do here is you would hit make it if you had a 15-inch cutter. When I hit make it, because I have a 12-inch cutter, it says project incompatible. So I'm only dropping this down so that you guys can see that once you hit make it, it'll sort the project into the color, which is black, of course, and then you load it into your mat. You must have a 15-inch cutter. I have to say this again because um, with a 15-inch cutter, you'll have a 15-inch mat, and you'll place your 15-inch vinyl onto your mat to cut it out. Alright? To continue, please connect your Explorer. So I have a Cricut Explorer Air 2. I will connect my Explorer and cut that part out. But we're not going to do that right now. I just want to show you that you load it up, SVG file, and you cut it out. The next image you will want to cut out is the colors for the rhinestones. So if you're doing the outline with just rhinestones, this will be the only part right here that you would need to cut out in vinyl. If you're doing the outline, well, you'll cut out this part in vinyl, but then you'll also cut out, I guess, the face and the tongue. So let's go to upload image, browse, back into our SVG folder. And what you'll want to cut out is the emoji guy inside. Let's hit open. And see, it brings the color of the shirt and the hat. So not that one, not the emoji guy inside. Let's see here. Emoji guy face, which is for the color for his face. There we go. Now you would use pretty much brown vinyl or whatever color you want his skin to be. Pretty much that's his skin. That's his, his face, his ear, and then his neck. So you will upload that. Click on it, add to canvas, and when you add it to canvas, it comes up 2.617 by 2.144. Let's check it by using the guide, and the face is 7.837 by 6.415. So let's go here and go to 7.837 for the size. Remember to unlock it here. And then what's the height of it? Let's go back to our guide. The height is 6.415. So let's change it here to 6.415. Alright, 7.837 by 6.415. Check the guide, 7.837 by 6.415. And then you'll hit make it on that. And you'll cut out that brown. Or you'll cut out the color for his face. As you can see right here. So we cut out the black already. And then we cut out the brown. Alright? Now we can cut out the tongue part. Because the tongue will be vinyl as well. So let's go back to our Cricut and we'll proceed to cut out the next color. Let's upload image, browse. Now remember, we're going to our SVG folder and let's cut out the tongue here. Let's hit open. As you can see, that's the tongue image. We'll upload it, select it there, add it to canvas, and then you'll refer back to your guide. The tongue is supposed to be 1.554 by 104. 1.554. Unlock this, and then 1.04. Let's check it again. I like to double, triple check just to make sure that it's the right size. 1.04, 1.554. 1.554, see, it didn't change here. 04. And then let's just tab it on over. Alright, now that should be the size that we want. 1.554, 1.04. 1.554, 1.04. And then you will, of course, hit make it over here. And then you'll just cut out that tongue part right there. Alright, moving right along. The other part we may want to cut out, let's go back to the guide. Let's see here. Because we have the tongue. There's the teeth. There's the inside. There go the heart, eyes, and shirt. And I can see that I added that piece to his mouth right there inside of that part. Okay? So let's see here. There's the mouthpiece right there. So you'll want to cut out that red part right there as well. So to do that, you'll basically ungroup it when you drag it in. Let's see here. Let's go to upload image, browse. And the part we want right now is the heart eyes part, because we know that includes the tongue, the other piece to the tongue. So emoji guy, heart eyes, let's open. There's the tongue piece that we need right there, y'all. So let's just go ahead and hit upload. Select it here and add to canvas. Now we know that we want just this mouthpiece right here to be in red. So we can select it over here. Just that mouthpiece there. Right? We want to highlight the entire image though first. And resize it to match the guide. So it's supposed to be 10.922. Go up here. 10.922. Unlock it here. And then make sure the height matches, which is 8.721. So change it over here to 8.721. Boom. Let's tab it around out. Boom. That's the size we wanted. 10.922 by 8.721. But we're not going to. We can click it here and hit ungroup. We can delete the heart eyes, because the heart eyes we're going to fill with rhinestones. So we don't need to cut that out in vinyl. We're going to fill this part down here, the sweater part, with rhinestones. So the only part we need is just this mouthpiece. We'll hit make it and cut out the mouthpiece. Alright? Moving right along. The next part that we will cut out on our Cricut will be the rhinestone part. So let's go upload image, browse. Let's go to our let's actually open up our rhinestone guide. So let's hit cancel here. Remember to go back to that folder, the folders that you have, and we'll want to print or just open up the stone guide here. When the stone guide opens up, now you're able to see the dimensions. So what I would do is I would print this out or just open it up so that you can reference back to it. Alright? So we know these are the dimensions that we need to cut out to make it all work. The heart eyes part, it has to be 11.5 by 10.722. That's if you're using the one inside of the box. If you're using the one outside of the box, you'll want to resize it to 10.333 by 8.762. Okay? Now let's go upload our file that we need. And let's see here. When we resort back to the guide, y'all. Hold on. See, I opened up the guide for SVG. Let me open up the guide for JPEG so that I can see it. Stone guide here, double click on it. Now it opens up into my photos. So that way I can see it. 11.5 by 10.722. And which one is that? That's this one here. Alright? And that is the Emoji guide full for that. So that's for the sweater. Here go the heart eyes right here. Emoji guide stone heart eyes. Let's select the 1, because if you select the 2, the 1 is inside the box. The 1.2 is outside the box. And there it is right there. We'll hit upload. Now we have it uploaded here. Select it, add to canvas. When you add it to canvas, it comes up as 6.606. We know that that's not the size. So we need it to be 11.5 by 10.722. 11.5 by 10. Forgot to hit this unlock right here. 10.722. Tab across. Alright. It's 11.5 by 10.722. I like to go back to my guide, and I always refer back to my guide. 11.5, 10.722. So I know that is correct. And then all we have to hit is make it hit over here. It's going to sort the project out onto the mat. And then you will load up your magic flock or your rocket rhinestone flock, or if you're using cardboard or whatever you may be using to cut out your rhinestone template, now you will want to load it onto your mat and cut it out with your Cricut. Alright, so after you cut out the eyes, you'll want to upload the next part, which is the sweater. Go to your SVG files, and here it is right here. Emoji guide stone full sweater 1. We got the full sweater 1 right here. That's for the full sweater. And then down here we have just for like a piece of the sweater. You know what I'm saying? Let's click on that. Open it up. As you can see, those are for the rhinestones that go into the little slits in the sweater. The second color for the stones, pretty much. Let's click it here, and let's go add to canvas. Now, as I'm looking at it, those circles don't look like circles at all. Okay. I always see, you know, an error that I may have made or a mistake that I may have made. Let me go and fix it. I'll be right back. Okay. So now I fixed it, because as y'all can see, those do not look like circles. Let's go back to upload image, browse, go into our SVG folder, and we're going to emoji guy stone sweater 1. Let's open that. There it is. Now it looks like circles. Upload. Click it here. Look at that one compared to that one. Alright. Add to canvas. And there we are. There we have it. Let's resort back to our guide. Not the vinyl guide, but the stone guide. And we see that we're supposed to make that 4.453 by 2.597. Change that to a 3. Unlock it here. 2.597. Then let's tab it the rest of the way through. There we have it. Wait a minute. 4.453 is what we needed. 4.453 by 2.597. And there it is. 4.453 by 2.597. And we'll just hit make it. Once we hit make it, we'll cut out that rhinestone part for the sleeves to the sweater. Then we'll move on to the next part, which, looking at the rhinestone guide, we have the sleeves to the sweater here. Next we'll need to cut out the teeth And then we'll need to cut out the hat and the rest of the sweater here. So we have one part of the sweater here with the red emoji eyes. So we'll cut out all the red at once. Let's go to the actual image of the emoji, which is the emoji. Here he is right here, right? So let's just open him up to use him as reference. As you can see, we cut out the red stone part for the eyes, as well as the red for the bottom of the sweater. And we'll cut out the blue for the blue sweater and the blue for the hat. As you can see right here, there's the blue for the hat and blue for the sweater. There's the red for the eyes and the red for the shirt. And then you'll cut out these pieces to be the sleeve part of the shirt, where the second color comes into play. And then you'll cut out the teeth so that, you know, he can have a grill. You know what I mean? He got a diamond grill. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so that's all of the parts that you will cut out. After, when you cut this out, the vinyl, and you lay it on the shirt, then after you cut the stone parts out and you brush the stone parts in and you pick them up with your transfer tape, then all you will have to do is match them to where they go on the shirt. You know, the way that I do it is I condense the rhinestone foul so that you're not wasting your sticky flock when you go to cut it out. So with this red right here, after you brush the stones in and pick them up, you will basically take your scissors and cut through this part here. Separate the eyes from the shirt. That way you can place the rhinestone eyes into the design where they go, and the red part and down here where it will line up great. After you cut out this part, you will line up the hat with where it goes into the hat, and then you will line up the shirt where it goes into the shirt, as well as the sleeves. You put the sleeves in right where they go, and then you'll put the teeth part right in where it goes, and it will all come together and it will look like this, y'all. Where we at? Let me go and just pull up emoji. Where's that? Emoji. There it is. When you put it all together, it will come out fabulous. Like, look at this one. On this one, I decided to... Oh, come on. Why is it taking so long? Pop up. I hate it when it takes long when I'm doing the video, so we'll just do it like this, y'all. On this one, I substituted the blue, and I just went with all red stones for the hat and for the shirt. And then as you can see down here, I layered in gray stones for the other part of the shirt, and silver stones for the sleeves of the different color for the part of the shirt. So as long as you follow the guide and cut each one out specific to the size, everything will match up and you'll come out with a beautiful emoji heart eyes shirt. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Also feel free, you know, to leave any messages or suggestions that you may have. I try to make it easy for you guys to more so put together by breaking it up into separate sections to where you can cut out the vinyl, lay the vinyl down as your foundation or as your very first layer, and then pretty much build on top of that by adding in the rhinestones and adding in the vinyl to where it goes. Alright, I've also made it real easy for y'all out there with sublimation printers, because if you have a sublimation printer, Then all you have to do is go to the sublimation folder. Inside the sublimation folder, you will find these emoji sub images where you can just pretty much load it into your printer, size it according to the guide, print out the image, sublimate it onto your shirt. Once you sublimate it onto the shirt, you will print out the rhinestone parts, which is, there's the rhinestone part for the full sweater. If you just want the whole sweater to be one color, or if you want it broken up like so, where you have where the stone heart eyes, where you have the image where the eyes are one color and then the bottom half of the shirt is the same color. We can brush it all in to one template, or you can just brush in this part, switch colors, brush in that part, lay the tape down, pick it all up together, and then just separate these two by cutting it. Cut it right through there, and then get your puzzle on. Get your puzzle on. So I did break it up, so you can have the sleeves. You know what I mean? I should have named them sleeves, but I named it sweater 1 and sweater 1.2. And then up here you have the full sweater, so that is one continuous color. And then you can add in the sleeves, So refer to the guide, and definitely the guide will help you along. Alright? And I'm out.